Hi, my name's Clare. Thank you for joining me for some foundational yoga asana practice. Before we begin, I wanted to start with just a little bit of information. So, the practice of yoga is probably something in the region of 5,000 years old. We can't be precise. The earliest evidence we have comes from what's called the Indus Valley civilization, which is now in Pakistan but was in India before partition. And it runs down the route of the Indus River that starts in the Himalaya and goes down to the Arabian Sea. And the earliest evidence we have is pictures of people making shapes with their bodies, and those shapes are very similar to the shapes that we now know today as yoga or yoga asana. Yoga has one purpose, and the purpose of yoga is to bring a clarity to the mind. The idea of using the body as a tool to do that is not unique to the discipline of yoga at all, but yoga has adopted or has birthed some very unique teachers who have been able to develop techniques where the body is used as this tool to bring clarity to the mind. And the most obvious and most accessible way that we can do that is through becoming present in our bodies. Now, as a complete addition, as a complete side effect, you could say, as we become more present in our bodies and as we make these movements, our bodies become healthier, more supple, and less prone to injury. So my goal for the next 2 weeks is to try to introduce you to some of these foundational movements, which will hopefully help you to become more present in your body, which will hopefully help you to establish a really nice, healthy relationship with your body and help you to use your body and utilize your body as fully as possible. So let us begin by lying on our backs with our knees bent. Have the feet around about hip width apart, and the hands are down alongside the feet. So this is a semi-supine position. It is a nice foundational shape to make because much of our body is in connection with the earth, which means our body is very well supported. When the body is well supported, whether that is by muscles or by breath or by something physical like the earth, then our body can relax where it needs to relax and develop strength where it needs to develop strength. So, let us begin just by lying comfortably. Have the palms turned down for now. Close your eyes and feel the breath in the back of your body. Focusing the awareness into the places where your body connects to the earth. And feeling the expansion of the breath of the body into the earth. All you are doing is focusing your awareness on your breath
in your body and the sensation of your body as you breathe, with particular attention to the back of the body, breathing into the earth. Don't try to breathe too deeply. Just let the breath be natural. Bring your hands to rest on your tummy. Fingertips touch, shoulders relax. Now shift your awareness to your breath in the front of your body, feeling the rise and fall of your abdomen, your lower abdomen, as you breathe in and out. Again, you are not deliberately breathing too deeply. Rather, your breath is natural, but because you have a heightened awareness on your breath, it may be a little longer or a little deeper. Bring the hands to rest on your rib cage. Fingertips touch in the middle. Now as you inhale, you feel the expansion of the rib cage out to the sides of the body. And in. Breathing in, feel the expansion. Breathing out as the rib cage softens. Breathing in, it expands. Breathing out, soften. Inhale, expand. And exhale, soften. Bring the fingertips to rest just beneath your collarbones. And as you inhale, feel the lift of the sternum. As you exhale, feel the softening of the sternum. So your awareness is now in the topmost part of your lungs. Relax the hands down by the sides. Feel that the breath moves into the bottom of the lungs, lifting the abdomen, to the sides of the lungs, expanding through the ribcage, and to the top of the lungs with a soft, gentle lift through the sternum. As you exhale, feel the breath leaving the body from the top, the middle, and the bottom. Inhale, you're pouring the breath into the body from the bottom to the middle to the top. And exhaling, you're pouring the breath out of the body from the top to the middle to the bottom. Now we'll begin to move through some simple asanas. The word asana means connection to earth, or posture, or shape that we are making in order to connect with the earth. So where in the postures there is that connection is always our focus. It's always where we take refuge. So here, for example, there is a connection between my feet. There is a connection between my sacrum. There is a connection between my middle back and shoulder blades and the earth. And right now, there is also a connection between my hands and the earth. As you inhale, still imagine you are pouring the breath into the body, and at the same time, reach the arms all the way up as high as you can until the hands come to the floor behind you. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Continue making this movement in time with your own breath. As you move, notice how the connection to the earth changes. Notice if there is a change in the way that your spine connects to the earth. If there is a point in the movement when there is more of the back in connection to the earth than at other points. So one element of an asana practice is this exploration of sensation. How does it feel? And learning the difference between an intense sensation and a harmful sensation. So we can learn when we are experiencing something intensely and it is not doing the body harm, or when we are experiencing something intensely and it is doing the body harm. And this obviously is very important when it comes to thinking about how we avoid injury. Make this movement the last one. And exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. So the palms of the hands connect again to the earth. The feet connect again to the earth. Let's take our awareness to the lower abdominal muscles and the muscles of the pelvic floor. As you exhale, engage the lower abdominal muscles and squeeze the muscles of the pelvic floor. And as you do this, you lengthen your lower back into the earth. Inhale, relax the lower abdominal muscles, relax the muscles of the pelvic floor. Exhale, engage, squeeze, lengthen. Inhale, relax, the pelvis returns to neutral. So now we're making a very simple movement through the big muscles of the abdominals and the big muscles of the pelvic floor. And the movement is a tuck of the tailbone. So one thing you might hear me say quite a lot over the next couple of weeks is try to tuck the tailbone. So this is what I mean when I say tuck the tailbone. There's a sense of lengthening through the lower back, engaging through the lower abdominal muscles, engaging through the pelvic floor muscles. And notice how as you do this movement, again, which bits of the body connect to the earth, which bits have space, which bits feel restricted in some way. Still working through the pelvis, come to neutral. The next movement is a little different. As you exhale, engage the abdominal muscles, lengthen the lower back. Inhale, press into the feet and just lift the hips a little bit. Exhale, come down. And inhale, relax the muscles of the pelvic floor and the lower back. Exhale, engage. Press into feet. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, come down. Inhale, relax. Exhale, engage. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, relax. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, spine comes down. Inhale, relax. Continue working with this pattern. So engaging with the exhale, lifting with the inhale, coming down with the exhale, and relaxing with the inhale. Try to lift the hips a little higher each time if you can. And try to, when you come down with the exhale, really articulate each vertebrae of the spine. One more. Exhale, engage the abdominal muscles. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, spine rolls down. And inhale, relax. Bring the thighs towards the chest and place the hands on the knees. Inhale, let the knees move away. Exhale, bring the knees in as close as you can. Inhale, knees move away. Exhale, knees move in. So you can see, hopefully, that we're still working very subtly with spinal mobility. You can feel the slight changes in the spine as we move the pelvis, as we move the shoulders and legs. But now, because we're bringing the knees in towards the tummy, we're introducing the idea of an abdominal massage. So simple movements like this encourage good gut health. So they help maintain a healthy digestive system. Bring the knees in and then start to circle the knees around in one direction. Imagine there's a clock face through the sacrum and you're trying to press each number on the clock face down with the sacrum. So you're not skipping any part of the sacrum as you circle in one direction. And then circle in the other direction. Again, you're trying to maintain a connection between the sacrum and the earth. Notice which bits move easier or feel more comfortable. Come back to the center and bring the feet down to the floor. Take the feet so they are mat width apart. Bring the knees together. Open the arms out to the sides. Have the arms soft. Have the elbows maybe very slightly bent. With the feet out to the sides, so don't move the feet. Keep the feet exactly where they are. And then just let both of your knees fall over towards the left-hand side. Come back to the center. Let both of the knees fall over towards the right-hand side. Center, side, center, side, center, side, center, side, center, and once more to both sides. Now we're working with a very gentle rotation through the spine. And a little bit more work into the pelvis. And come back to centre. Bring the knees together, feet apart. We'll carry on working with rotation. You're going to bring the feet together and roll over onto your right hand side. Bring your knees up close towards your tummy. Extend your right arm along the floor. And rest your left hand on top of your right hand, resting your right ear to the floor, the right side of your head to the floor. As you inhale, Lift the left arm up, drawing a semicircle on the floor with your left fingers as you come all the way round and back. So inhale, you're taking the left hand up, fingers stay on the floor. Exhale, it moves around, opening the spine. Inhale, arm comes up. And open. So now the twist, the rotation is a little stronger. And there's also an element of mobility through the shoulders. Let's just do one more on this side. Nice. And return to center. And taking it to the other side. So rolling over onto the left-hand side, have the knees up nice and high. Left hand is out on the floor, right fingertips rest on top, left ear rests down. Inhale, reach the right arm up and around. Exhale as the arm comes down. Inhale as the arm reaches up. Exhale, down. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. In. Exhale. One more. And come back to the center. Bring both knees in towards the chest and bring the arms down by the sides again. As you inhale, stretch the legs up towards the sky, take the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend the knees and bring the hands down. Trying to get the legs as straight as you can, but don't worry if it's not possible. Try to think about the legs being at a right angle to the torso, but again, don't worry if it's not possible. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Two more. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. This time, stay. So wherever you are, even if the knees are a little bit bent, that's absolutely fine. But stay where you can. Try to flex the feet if possible. And try to really reach the arms up over your head. Engage your abdominal muscles so you press your lower back into the floor. We're going to stay here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bring the hands down. Place the feet down to the floor. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Exhale, hold behind the right thigh. Inhale, extend the right leg up towards the sky. And exhale, stay here. Relax your shoulders as much as you can. Relax your right hip as much as you can. If the right knee is a little bit bent, that's fine. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, point the right toes. Exhale, flex the right foot. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, exhale, and circle the foot in one direction. Circle the foot in the other direction. Come back to centre. If this feels fairly comfortable for you, you can try to straighten out the left leg and notice what difference that makes. If that intensifies the stretch in the back of the right leg too much, then please keep the left knee bent. We'll stay for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, inhale, exhale, just bend the right knee, take a hold of the right shin, flex the left foot, keep the right leg engaged, feel that you can draw the right thigh as close to your chest as possible, and hopefully you may feel a stretch through the left psoas muscle. Breathing in, breathing out 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, lift the head, lift the chest, bring the knee towards the nose, inhale, exhale 1, inhale, keep engaging the lower abdominal muscles, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5, slowly lower down, inhale, exhale, bend the left knee, place the right foot to the floor and come back to your neutral semi-supine position. Left side. So first just bend the left thigh into the chest, hold behind the left leg. Keep the right knee bent for now and extend the left leg up. Try and relax the shoulders as much as you can. If you need to keep the left knee bent, that's absolutely fine. Come back to an awareness of which parts of the body connect to the earth and try to focus on the breath. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Pointing and flexing the left foot, getting a little bit of mobility through the left ankle joint, and circling, and back the other way, and to centre. As long as there is no discomfort here, extend the right leg, flex the right foot, breathe in, breathe out 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Keep the right leg straight, inhale, exhale, bend the left knee. Just take a hold of the left shin and squeeze the left thigh as close to your chest as you can, hopefully feeling something through the front of the right psoas. Breathe in, breathe out 1. Again, because we have the thigh and the abdomen together here, there's that element of compression. This is particularly good for peristalsis, the movement of food through the intestines. Exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, round the spine, bring the knee and the nose together. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Bring the head down, inhale, Exhale, bend the right knee, place the left foot to the floor and return to your neutral position. Roll all the way over onto your side and come to all fours with hands under shoulders and knees underneath hips. Look down at your hands, press into your first finger and thumb. Look at your knees and check that your knees are underneath your hips. As you inhale, arch the spine down, look forwards. Exhale, engage the abdominal muscles, engage the muscles of the pelvic floor, same as we did with that pelvic tilt, but arch the spine upwards. Inhale, spine arches down, look forwards. Exhale, tuck chin, tuck tailbone, arch spine up and look backwards. Continue to move with your own breathing rhythm. The inhalation takes you into a downward movement. The exhalation moves the spine up. Focus again on the connection between the body and the earth and notice how a good connection through the hands helps you to move the spine a little more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So inhale, come to a neutral spine, so you're not arching down, you're not rounding up, you're somewhere in the middle. Exhale, just push your bottom back towards your heels, keep your toes tucked under for now, and notice how it feels with the toes tucked under, with the bottom pushing back and the arms pressing into the earth. See if you can bring your head in line with your arms and draw your shoulder blades back into your upper back. Come back up to all fours. Exhale, move back. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, move back. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, move back. Good. Start to push back through the hands so you can lift your knees away from the floor. Inhale, come forwards to all fours. Exhale, push back, lift the knees. Inhale to all fours. Exhale, push back, lift the knees. Come to all fours. This with the knees lifted away from the floor for a few breaths, not for too many breaths. So take a breath in, breathe out, push back, push into hands, lift the knees. Inhale, exhale 1, inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3. Bring the knees down, make the feet flat. Rest one hand on top of the other, making a little fist with your hands. Resting your forehead on your fists. So the next movement will be taking that lift in the knees, extending the legs and coming to what is called downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana in Sanskrit, downward facing dog. And you could think of it as an inverted triangle where our bottom is the top of the triangle and our hands and feet are the other 2 points of the triangle. So it doesn't matter if the legs don't come completely straight, it's fine to keep the knees a little bit bent, but try to keep the head in line with the arms and try to keep one line between hands and sitting bones. So the spine and the arms are in line with each other and that line is as straight as possible. The legs can be slightly bent if necessary.
We begin, arms out in front of us, tuck the toes under.
Head is in line with the upper arms. Press into the palms, lift the knees and continue straightening the legs as much as you can, coming into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the hands into the floor. The heels yearn for the floor behind you. So it's not necessary that the heels touch the floor, but that is the direction the heels are moving in. As I said, if you need to, it's completely fine to keep the legs straight, but try very hard not to round the back. So your focus is on the upward movement and backward movement of the hips. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Bend the knees. Come down to rest in child's posture again. Resting one hand on top of each other and resting the forehead on the hands. So Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog posture, is technically classed as an inversion. This means that the hips are higher than the heart. In yoga, inversions are thought to be particularly beneficial because they have a relationship between the parasympathetic nervous system. They encourage the body to relax a little bit, eventually, as we become more accomplished at the practice of inversions. But from a spiritual perspective, they allow the nectar of consciousness to be nourished in the brain. That's the idea. From a physiological perspective, as a musician, obviously it's going to help you to strengthen your wrists, to strengthen your back, to strengthen your shoulders. It's going to help you to feel strong and hopefully also then help to find a way of becoming comfortable in the strength. We'll take it again. This time we're going to hold the posture for 8 breaths, and then instead of coming down, we will walk forwards. So extend the arms in front of you, tuck the toes under. Think about lining up the ears with the upper arms. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, push into hands, begin to straighten legs, take the hips high. Inhale, exhale 1. Keep thinking sitting bones up, hands pressed down. Exhale 2. Shoulders move away from ears. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4, abdominal muscles are engaged. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. So bend your knees a lot, look forwards, and begin to walk your feet forwards until they are about 30 centimetres, 30 to 40 centimetres behind your hands. Try to have an even weight between your hands and your feet. And again, this may mean that you need to bend your knees. That's completely fine. Let your head relax and try to hang the spine over the legs. You're letting the spine lengthen. The hands press into the earth. The feet press into the earth. Even if the knees are bent, the feet press into the earth. The head relaxes completely. This is called Uttanasana. It is a variation on the classical form of Uttanasana. And Uttanasana means intense stretch. So it is describing the sensation that you may have in the back of your legs right now. An intense stretch, Uttanasana. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. If the legs were straight, then soften the knees and relax the arms. Take a hold of opposite elbows. Keep your tummy resting against your thighs and straighten your legs as much as you can whilst you keep your tummy against your thighs. Let yourself sway gently from side to side. Come back to center. Relax the arms, bend the knees, press into the feet and come all the way up to stand. Keep the feet a little apart for a moment. Bring the feet together. Look down at your feet. Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, take a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, lengthen through right side of body. Exhale, stretch over to the left. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, change wrists, holding left wrist with right hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, over to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, swap wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stretch to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, swap wrists. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, swap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side. Inhale, center. Exhale, swap. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release the arms down by the sides. So now we will look at the most fundamental, the most foundational of all asana, of all physical yoga practices. This is called Tadasana, and it means the mountain posture. Sometimes it's called Samastiti, and Samastiti means same standing. And the clue is in the name, as it is so often with the yoga asanas. Samastiti, same standing, or Tadasana, the mountain posture. This is the most basic of standing poses. We stand with both our feet in connection to the earth. We engage the lower muscles of the legs. We engage the upper muscles of the legs, the abdominal muscles, pelvic floor muscles, and we stand with an open heart and open crown like a mountain. However, although in many ways it seems to be very basic, it is one posture which we can practice wherever we are in our lives, wherever we are, whether we're out in the supermarket or waiting for the bus or standing on the tube, whatever the situation is. Tadasana is the ultimately portable yoga asana. But how often when we're standing in line in the supermarket or waiting for the bus or on the tube, how often do we actually stand with even weight through both our feet? How often do we stand with real awareness of what's happening in the lower body, with a lightness in the upper body? So look down towards your feet, pick up all 10 of your toes, and then just place your big toe down to the earth. Again, lift up all 10 toes. Now just place your little toe down to the earth. Notice that your hands might want to get involved as well, that's normal. Again, see if you can place just the big toe down and then lift everything up. Just the little toe down, good. And then lift everything up. And now see if you can place the big toe and the little toe down, lifting the middle 3 toes up and relax completely. Notice if that very simple toe gym has stimulated your feet to work a little differently. Hopefully they feel a little bit more alive. So let's lift all 10 toes up again now and just place the big toe down, lift the big toe up, little toe down, lift the little toe up, big toe, little toe down, middle 3 lift and lift up. And then see if you can place the middle 3 toes down but lift the big toe and the little toe. And then relax the feet completely. Take the weight forwards onto the balls of the feet and then take the weight backwards onto the heels. Don't exaggerate the movement, so you shouldn't feel unstable. You are simply increasing your awareness through the balls of the feet and then through the heels of the feet. Come back to the center. Move forwards, move to your right, move backwards, move to your left, move forwards, move to your left, move backwards, move to your right, and move forwards. Circling around the 4 corners of your feet, increasing your awareness of the 4 corners of your feet, moving one way and then the other way. Notice how not only your feet have to work, but also the muscles in your legs. Come back to center. Press down through the right foot, lift up the left foot, and stay. Relax the right leg, relax the left leg, relax any effort involved in standing, and notice the micro movements that happen through your right foot as you stand. Place left foot down, press into left foot, lift up right leg. Again, relax the leg completely, relax both legs completely, and notice the micro movements that happen in the left foot to find your balance. Place the right foot down. Lift up the heels. Bring the heels down, lift up the toes. Lift up the heels. Bring the heels down, lift up the toes. Heels, back, toes. Heels, back, toes. Heels, whoop, back, lift up the toes. Come back to center. Lift up all 10 toes. Create space between all 10 toes and place the toes back down to the earth. Have an awareness through the balls of the feet, the base of the big toe, the base of the little toe, through the outside of the heels, through the inside of the heels. Lift the arches of the feet. And as you lift the arches of the feet, feel that the inner ankles move slightly away from each other. And that movement of the inner ankles away from each other engages the quadricep muscles, so the thigh muscles lift up. That movement of the thigh muscles up lifts the muscles of the pelvic floor, but relax the muscles around the back, the muscles of the buttocks. Let the shoulders relax completely. Let the lower abdominal muscles be engaged. The pelvis is neutral, so imagine your pelvis is like a bowl of water. If you tip it too far in one direction, all the water falls out. If you tip it too far in the other direction, all the water falls out. And you want the pelvis to be right in the center so the level of the water is completely smooth. From all of this stability, allow there to be length through both sides of the waist, space in the front of the rib cage and space in the back of the rib cage. The arms are heavy, the hands are heavy, the fingertips move down towards the earth. Externally rotate the arms completely and then internally rotate the arms completely. External and internal and external and internal. Now come back to the middle, relaxing the hands down, relaxing the shoulders down. Shoulder blades move down the back. Back of the neck is long. Chin is parallel to the earth, so you're not looking forwards, you're not looking down. Chin looks straight ahead. Eyes look straight ahead. Gaze is straight ahead. Crown of the head is open towards the sky. This is Tadasana. Standing with a perfect connection to the earth and a perfect connection to the sun, the moon and the stars. Standing as a mountain does, a conduit between heaven and earth.
We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the breath expand as you inhale and soften as you exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. Inhale and exhale. So we will leave our asana practice here for today, and we'll pick up again tomorrow straight from Tadasana, and we'll get moving into some basic sun salutations, and we'll repeat things that we've done today throughout the course of the 2 weeks. So there's going to be a fair bit of repetition just to try and really build a repertoire of movement for you. But as we've now finished the asana component of our yoga practice, we move into a very important component, which is the relaxation component. So please come to lie down on your backs. And the position that we lie down in is called Shavasana. Shavasana is the corpse posture. It is the position in which we allow all of our worries, our concerns, all of our problems to die. And we emerge from our relaxation, reborn into ourselves. So a good guide for Shavasana is to have the legs straight and the legs a little apart with the feet heavy. To have the body straight, so try not to be leaning over to one side or the other. Shoulders down, hands down, palms turned up. Now, if this is very uncomfortable for your lower back, it's absolutely fine to bend your knees. If you do bend your knees, it's a good idea to bring the knees together and the feet apart, because this normally helps the lower back to relax a little bit. So choose your Shavasana, choose the position that is right for you to relax in this morning, today. And in your Shavasana, take your awareness to the back of your body, very much like we did at the very beginning of the class. So you feel the back of your body against the earth. And from feeling the back of the body against the earth, give yourself permission to relax. So the act of becoming aware of the fact that you are supported by the earth enables you to relax, so you can let go completely. Take a deep breath in and squeeze every single muscle in your body. So really squeeze, 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 and breathe out, let it go. Breathe in, squeeze, 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 and breathe out, let it go. 2 more. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, let go. Inhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze. And exhale, let go. So now you are consciously giving your body permission to relax, to surrender into the earth. Notice what happens in your mind now that you know that anything demanding has finished. So notice how your mind responds to that. Have you rushed ahead to start thinking about what class is next, or what endeavour is next, or what it is that you're doing next? Or are you able to try to stay present just for a few more minutes? It's a really interesting practice just to start noticing where the mind is drawn to in these moments of quiet. take your awareness down into your feet. Feel into your feet. Take your awareness into your ankles, feeling into your ankles. Take your awareness to your calf muscles, feeling into the calf muscles. Awareness to knees, awareness to thighs, awareness to hips and pelvis. Feel the whole of your legs, and as you exhale, let your legs go. Again, feel the whole of your legs. And as you exhale, make a very conscious decision to let your legs go, to let your legs relax. Let your legs be heavy. Become aware of your hands. Feel into your hands. Become aware of the wrists, noticing any sensations in the wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, and shoulders. Feel the whole of your arms. Feel the whole of your arms, and as you exhale, consciously allow your arms to relax and let go. Inhale. Exhale. Your arms are heavy, sinking down, letting go. Be aware of the back of the body. So feel the weight of your pelvis against the earth. Maybe you feel the weight of your middle back, your kidneys against the earth. Maybe the thoracic spine, the area of the rib cage. Maybe the shoulders. You feel as much of the back of the body against the earth as you can. With an exhalation, consciously imagine that the back of your body can melt, can surrender, can let go into the earth. Feel the weight of the head against the earth. Feel a softness through the muscles of the neck, a softness through the muscles of the jaw, softness through the cheeks, corners of the eyes, space between the eyebrows. The forehead is completely smooth, free from wrinkles or creases, no worry lines. As you exhale, allow the whole of the muscles of the face, all of the muscles of the face, to soften and let go. So your whole body, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, is soft, is heavy, and can surrender into the earth. Your whole body, from the crown of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, is soft, heavy, and can surrender into the earth. So we'll rest for 2 minutes in complete stillness, total relaxation. Try not to let the mind become busy. Remember that the purpose of yoga is to bring clarity to the mind. So anytime you find that a thought pops into your head, acknowledge it, but then let it go. Perhaps imagine that you are watching your thoughts as they move across your mind in the same way as you would watch clouds move across the blue sky. In 2 minutes, I will bring you back from your relaxation and we will close the class together. Take a slightly deeper breath in. Imagine that the breath starts at your toes and moves all the way up through your body. Each breath in brings with it more life, more energy. Hopefully you feel a little refreshed or revitalized. Begin to make some small movements with your fingers or your toes. Start with small movements and then let those movements get a little bit bigger. Maybe a yawn or a stretch, maybe a sigh. Whatever movement you feel you need to make. When you're ready to, bring the knees in towards the chest. Roll over onto one side, doesn't matter which side, and pause there for a moment on your side. Slowly come up to sit. Sit in any comfortable position, anything that feels good for you right now. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. So this gesture, this is called Anjali Mudra. And Anjali means an offering or a gift. So Anjali Mudra is an offering to ourselves and an offering to the universe. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you found it interesting. Tomorrow we begin where we finished today in Tadasana. And we'll look at some standing shapes, some standing asanas. So Dhanyavadava, which means thank you in Sanskrit. Dhanyavadava.